Welcome to another Greenville update video, and today there's a lot of cool stuff to go over. Unlike previous updates though, this update didn't come out 2 weeks after the last one, and for those wondering why, the update schedule for the game was dropped, and now updates just release when they are ready. This is due to them wanting to put more content into the game in the upcoming updates. I could also imagine that trying to put out an update every 2 weeks is pretty stressful for the developers. I definitely think this update was worth the extra 2 week or so wait. I don't think I've been this excited for an update since the Revamped's initial release. Many other players seem to be the same way, since the game has reached well over 10,000 players at once and held it for quite a while. I don't think the game has ever been that high in players except for a bit after the Revamped's release. Now today I'm going to be doing the update review a little bit differently, and if it turns out well I may stick with it in the future. Cars will be the last thing that I'll be reviewing in this video, and I'll be starting off with the other things in this update first. If you want to see the cars first, I'll leave a timestamp on screen when the car reviews start, and as usual I'll probably have video chapters so you can more easily find the part of the video you want to watch the most. Without further ado, let's get on to the new stuff in this update. Firstly, you may have noticed something that so many people have been wanting for weeks, even months now. Spring has sprung. Next thing in the update is that they have added brand new lake houses which replace the lake houses that were already there before. Here's a closer look at the new lake houses. There's 5 of them in total, and some of them have different variations in color. I'm going to claim this house here at the end, and not only am I going to show you around the new lake houses, but also around the new interactable house features. A ton of things in houses are now interactable. These are some features that I've wanted in the game for a long time and has probably also been planned for a long time as well. Starting off with probably one of the biggest interactable things, which even has its own dedicated button in the house controls, a working garage door. Press this button right here, the garage door button, and your garage door opens with sounds and all. It's so nice to have working garage doors after wanting them to be in the game for basically years now. You can leave it open, you can leave it closed, you can do whatever you want, and it's really nice. The days of pretending your garage door is open and driving straight through it are now over in Greenville. Well, current Greenville anyway. Anyways, let's move on with the tour of this lake house and some of the new interactable house features. The garage in this house is actually detached from the house itself, which is pretty neat. And over here is the second interactable house feature, a working doorbell. Click E and it rings. You no longer have to just say rings in chat and hope somebody will notice. You can go straight through the front door, unlike some of the other doors in the house, which I'll touch on later, but here's the inside of the lake house. High ceiling, big room, looks pretty nice. There's a few tables here. This table, there's that table outside, there's this table right here, there's a couch, some chairs, and coming out on the deck, you can get a nice view of the now unfrozen lake and your dock, which no longer has the skates. Next interactable feature is this grill here. You can press E to use it. It opens up, has some flames, and then closes back up. Now I'm going to go back inside to the kitchen, which I think currently has the most interactable stuff in one location. Let's check out the fridge. You can press E to open it. It opens, and then it closes after a bit. Let's see how long this takes. Is it ever gonna close? It's been open for a really long time. Oh. Alright, there it closed. I don't remember it taking that long before. The next interactable house feature is the sink. You can actually wash your hands. They only wash for about a second though. What? Now it's washing for longer. Okay then. Never mind, I guess. The water actually comes down from the faucet. You can see there, and it makes some noise. Coffee machine doesn't work, but the oven does. You can press E to bake. It opens up. Closes. Beeps, and starts baking. You can hear it make some noise, and you can press E again, and it'll open back up. Ding, then close back up and look just how it did before I started baking. There's a big fireplace here, which you can't actually turn on and off, it just stays on at all times. Coming over here, here are the doors that you can interact with. I think all the doors inside the house are openable, but the ones that lead outside are not. Well, besides the garage door. To interact with the doors, you can press E like the interactables I recently showed, and these stairs lead downstairs, which I'll come back to later. This door right here leads to a bedroom. You have a computer on this desk here, a chair, a bed, a picture up there, a closet with clothes in it, and then a bathroom. The sinks work in here as well, and the shower works too. You can see the water coming down. Coming over to the next room, this is a bathroom, and the last room down this hallway is another bedroom. There's a bed and there's a laptop on the bed, and over here there's a two-doored closet. There's nothing in this closet though. Going upstairs now, there's a tiny door right here which actually doesn't open up, but you can go through it. Next door here leads to a bathroom. This one has an enclosed shower rather than a tub. Next room is another bedroom right here. Bed right here, laptop on the bed, picture on the wall, nightstands, trash can, window to look out, and a two-doored closet. Next last room on the top floor, another bedroom. This one has what looks to be a gaming computer, a bed, a nightstand, and trash can, two windows, and a two-doored closet. On the top floor by the window, there's two chairs, a table, a rug, and that's pretty much it for the top floor, so I'm going to go downstairs now. There's a pool table here, which doesn't actually have any balls on it. There's a picture right here, some couches, and there's a TV, which does indeed work. You can press E to use it, and it turns on the news channel, channel 16 news, shows the current time, and it says earlier today, Navara driver breaks into Superwich and sets it on fire. If you wait a little bit, it will change to another story. As you can see, it changed to this now. You can actually see people in the background of this news story picture, which most people probably wouldn't pay attention to. Pretty nice attention to detail. This sheriff one also has similar detail too, with the extra cars in the background. This story says, OCSO supervisor shows the new 2021 Falcon truck unit. And yeah, you get the idea, news stories change after a little bit. Coming out here, you can go onto the lower level of the deck, you can look at the lake, there's a table out here, and you can see your neighbors. Right here, there's another picture, there's a table. In this room, there's not really much except the washer and dryer. You can press E on the washer, it'll open up, close, beep, and start spinning. Then you can stop it, it'll beep again, open up, close back again. The dryer works as well, it's pretty similar. Press E, it opens up. It opens up for quite a while, then it closes, beeps, and starts spinning, and you can actually hear that there's different sounds for this one. Then you can do the same thing, open it up, it beeps, it closes back up, and yeah. Now for the last two doors here, this door right here leads to a bathroom, and then this last door leads to a tiny little closet. That's pretty much all for the tour of the new house features and the lake house. I like these new features and I think it really adds to the experience of the game. I've wanted these features in game for probably a few years now, and to see and use them in game is awesome. Next thing in this update is that they've added a revamped Superwich / subway. It looks really nice, much more detailed. There's a lot more going on in here now. More tables, more chairs, more stuff on the wall, and there's a bunch of chips over here. I don't even think these are the same chips that are used in McDonald's. It says here all menu items are prepared and customized to your liking. There's a couple of cash registers. The cashiers can type in a number, press enter, and then it shows how much it's going to cost on the front here. Now there are actual bathrooms that you can go into here. There are posters on the wall with sandwiches, and there's a TV in here as well. This story says car meet in town tonight. Now going into the employee area, this area is a lot more detailed than it used to be. In this case here, there's a couple sandwich buns, soda machine, coffee machine, some cups right here. Over here is the drive-through window, which works. You can press it and it makes a sound and slides over. You have to be on the Superwich team in order to toggle this window, by the way. There's also a cash register right here now. And back through here, there's not too much to see, but there's a room right here which is labeled deep freezer on the door, which has some particles in it, and this door exits out of the building. Next, the stage in Hunty's Pizza Palace has been updated a bit with a new character, 3 new songs, a spring theme, and more. Now when you drive off-road, there's dirt sounds, if you listen closely. And I think the faster you go, the louder and higher in pitch they get. Also, the dirt tracks your tires leave when doing a burnout or spinning out off-road are brown now. Also, speaking of burnouts, I've seen a few people wondering why some cars can't do burnouts or drifts as well anymore. I think it's probably because it's no longer winter. If you didn't know, the roads were slightly more slippery in the winter than they were in the summer, so the roads are probably back to normal now. Alright, now I think it's time to show the new vehicles in this update. There's a lot of them. And by a lot, I mean 16 new vehicles, 22 new vehicles including updated vehicles, and 82 new vehicles individually including trims and updated vehicles. Yeah, so I probably won't be spawning them all out for a 0 to 100 in braking test. If I don't do an in-depth review of a certain car, the amount of cars to review is why. The first vehicle in this update is a 1987 Chevy C/K. In-game it is called the Chevlon L/M. I think in-game L is 4-wheel drive and M is rear-wheel drive, but maybe I'm wrong. There's the Stanton M100 trim for $3,500. I think this trim is supposed to be a custom deluxe, but I'm not really sure. This trim is pretty cheap though compared to the rest of the trucks in this listing, like the Blazer, which costs $27,500. Then there's the Suburban for $35,500 and the Silverado for $15,500. The rims include the silver 5-spoke rims, the silver 10 slotted steelies, the other silver 5-spoke rims, the dark 10-spoke steelies, the silver 8 slotted steelies. Here's how it looks spawned out. Some of you may remember that I had this truck in Greenville V3. Nice to have both of the trucks that I put in storage in RP back in the game. This has the silver 10 slotted steely rims, and it is the cheapest trim of this truck that you can buy in game, the Stanton trim, for $3,500. Here's how it sounds. Now for a 0 to 100 in braking test. Now I've got to mention, this may now be the slowest vehicle in game. Let me show you. Alright, 10, 20, come on, 30, 40, come on, come on, come on, come on, 50, come on, 60, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I might have to back up a little bit. Alright, let's start from here. Alright, I'm almost there. I've reached 10 miles an hour. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I might need to back up a little bit more. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's 20, and I don't think I'm gonna make it. I need to back up way further. Alright, I'm at the edge of the map. Let's try this one more time. Alright, that's 35, and it's 50. Okay, maybe it's not that slow. I'll do it for real this time. In reality, this truck has about a 20+ second 0 to 60 in automatic. If you go into manual, you can get a few seconds off that time. I don't actually know if this truck will hit 100 before the intersection, but I think it will. Alright. That's 55, 60, 70. Dang it, that's not going to hit 100. It's not hitting 100. I actually am going to have to go further back. I went further back. Am I even going to hit 100 now? Oh my gosh, I have to do it again. Alright, I think I'm going to reach 100. And brake. There we go. Now for the next new vehicle, kind of similar to the last truck, it is the 1989 Chevy Cheyenne. This truck is really cool in my opinion, and there are two different trims. The 3500 flatbed trim for $8,550 and the 3500 dump box trim for $9,950. There's only one rim option, the dark 10 slotted steely rims. Here's how it looks spawned out. This is the 3500 flatbed trim for $8,550. Now it's one of my top favorite vehicles in game. This truck is the only flatbed truck in Greenville, unless I'm forgetting something. This truck is really detailed as well. You can see the undercarriage, it's all modeled under here. This antenna here shakes, but I think it only shakes when the truck is on. And the suspension under it moves. Some other trucks in game have this though, like the last truck I showed. This is a 3500 Cheyenne, so apart from the special things about it like the flatbed and undercarriage, it has a few different things on it compared to the last truck, like bigger mirrors and a different grille/headlight design. Here's how it sounds. This truck is quite a bit faster than the last truck. Practically feels like a supercar after driving the last one. Is this even gonna reach 100? Almost. Oh, that took a long time to brake, and my braking mode's on instant, and the roads aren't even slippery anymore. Yeah, this doesn't have the best brakes. I think this might actually be the worst braking vehicle I've ever tested. The next new vehicle in this update is the 1997 Toyota Previa. This is not really the prettiest minivan ever made, but it's supercharged. So there's two different trims, the DX trim for $3,750 and the LE trim for $4,500. This has three different rim options, the 5-spoke hubcap rims, the 7-spoke hubcap rims, and the 12-spoke hubcap rims. The next vehicle in this update is the 2007 Ferrari F430. There are two different trims, the Berlinetta for $175,000 and the Speciale, the Scuderia in real life, for $235,000. The rim options include the Speciale 5 V-spoke rims, the Berlinetta 7 U-spoke rims, the dark Berlinetta 7 U-spoke rims, the dark Berlinetta 5 twin-spoke rims, the gold Speciale 5 V-spoke rims, the dark Speciale 5 V-spoke rims, the Berlinetta 5 twin-spoke rims, Berlinetta 7 U-spoke rims, the dark Berlinetta 7 U-spoke rims, the dark Berlinetta 5 twin-spoke rims. Here's how it looks spawned out. This is the Speciale for $235,000 with the dark Berlinetta 5 twin-spoke rims. Here's how it sounds. Pretty darn good braking. Next is the 2015 Ford Taurus Interceptor Sheriff, which has the new trim, the undercover trim. And while I'm on this topic, I'll just get it out of the way that the 2017 Sheriff Charger and the 2020 Sheriff Explorer also have new undercover trims. Next is the 2015 Nissan Leaf. There's only one trim and two rim options, the standard 5-spoke rims and the premium 5-spoke rims. This car cost $8,500. Next is the 2017, previously 2015 Ford Mustang, which now has new trims, a new tune, new sounds, and more. First new trim is the V6 trim for $25,000. The GT was already here for $33,000. Another new trim, the Shelby GT350 for $50,000. The Shelby GT350R for $65,000. The EcoBoost, which was already here, for $26,000. And here's a few comparisons of the GT trim before and after the update. Next is the 2018 Subaru Forester. There are a few different trims. The base manual trim for $14,900. I actually bought this, but it only has semi and automatic modes, so that's kind of interesting. Next is the Touring XT trim for $29,700, the Premium XT for $25,100, the Premium Black Edition for $23,550, the Normal Premium for $20,850, the Base CVT for $15,900, the Limited for $24,700, and the Normal Touring for $28,550. Next is the 2020 Ram Promaster van. There are 3 different trims: the cargo trim for $34,000, the passenger trim for $41,000, and the Sahara delivery trim for $35,000. Next is the 2020 McLaren Speedtail. There's only one trim, which costs $2,250,000. There's only one rim option as well, the bicolor 5 split spoke rims. Here's how it looks spawned out. There's a dish over both front wheels. Flaps come up when you reach a certain speed. What speed do they come up at?
Roughly maybe 40 to 60.
Yeah, so this is Gabe's car. Like most of the expensive cars that are added in updates, I don't really want to spend millions of dollars if I don't have to, because I don't really want to spend millions of dollars on a vehicle that I probably won't drive that often or will just sell shortly after the review. Sound test. Has the same startup sound as the 570 and GB3. Sounds like a McLaren GT. Hazards. It's also, the driver's seat is in the middle, and there are 2 back seats. Now, let's do a 0 to 100 braking test. Right. What's the top speed on this, by the way?
And probably 245. I've actually seen 250. It's 100.
Alright. Was that 200 that you just went up to?
Yeah.
It has some pretty good brakes. Next is the 2021 BMW 5 Series. There are 6 new trims. I don't know which ones are the new trims, but I'll just tell you all of the trims that are currently available. First off, we have the rear-wheel drive 2.0T Sportline for $65,300, the all-wheel drive 4.4T M Performance for $105,900, the rear-wheel drive 2.0T M Sport for $71,400, the all-wheel drive 3.0T Sportline for $74,300, the all-wheel drive 4.4T M Performance Shadow Edition for $106,200, the all-wheel drive 3.0T M Sport Shadow Edition for $81,900, the all-wheel drive 3.0T M Sport for $81,900. Here's how it looks spawned out. This is the all-wheel drive 4.4T M Performance Shadow Edition with the 19 jet black Y-spoke wheels for $106,200. Here's how it sounds. Next is a brand new Sheriff vehicle, the 2021 Chevy Tahoe Sheriff. There are 3 different trims: the Greenville trim, the undercover trim, and the Sheriff trim, all for $40,000. Next is the 2021 Ford F-150. This is probably now the most customizable truck in Greenville, and if it isn't the most customizable, it is for sure one of the most customizable ones. There are a ton of different trims, starting off with the XL Pro Cab 3.3L rear-wheel drive for $35,365, the XLT Pro Cab 3.3L all-wheel drive for $43,700. The Expert Lariat in Real Life Quad Cab 2.7T rear-wheel drive for $50,250. The Grange Knight Quad Cab 5.0L rear-wheel drive for $63,200. In real life, this would be the King Ranch. If you're wondering, the 5.0L trims with this truck sound like the old Chevy trucks that I tested earlier. That's how the King Ranch sounded when I tried it out anyway. Next is the Expert Lariat in Real Life Pro Cab 2.7T rear-wheel drive for $47,050. The Platinum Quad Cab 5.0L all-wheel drive for $68,150. The XL Quad Cab 3.3L rear-wheel drive for $38,990, the Limited Quad Cab 3.5T all-wheel drive for $78,500, the XLT Quad Cab 3.3L all-wheel drive for $46,250, and the Earthquake Tremor in Real Life Quad Cab 3.5T all-wheel drive for $72,600. Here's what it looks like spawned out. This is the Expert Quad Cab 2.7T rear-wheel drive with the 8-spoke steely rims for $50,250. Here's how it sounds. Rev limiter a little above 4,000 RPMs. This is another nice vehicle for roleplay servers. Not too fast, drives well, and there's a lot of gears to shift through. 10 to be exact. Next is the 2021 Ford F-150 Sheriff. There are two different trims, the undercover trim and the Sheriff trim. Both are for $37,000. Next is the 2021 Ford Mustang. There are a bunch of different trims, the EcoBoost trim for $27,155, the GT for $36,120, the Shelby GT500 for $81,090, the Bullet for $46,705, the ST, which I believe is a fictional 3.5T EcoBoost Mustang for $33,180, the GT Mach 1 for $51,720. Next is the 2021 Genesis GV80. There are two different trims, the Advanced 2.5T for $48,900 and the Advanced 3.5T for $65,500. Next is the 2021 Jaguar F-Pace. There are two different trims, the P250S for $55,500 and the P250S Black Optics for $58,500. Next is the 2021 previously 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia. You may remember this car received new sounds a few updates ago. Now it has received a new tune, lights, trims, and more. If I'm not mistaken, all these trims are new besides the quad luck trim, starting with the base rear-wheel drive for $39,500, the TI rear-wheel drive for $42,750, the quad luck, which is the trim that was already in the game if I'm not mistaken, for $51,500, the TI Sport all-wheel drive for $45,950. Here are a few comparisons of the quad luck trim before and after the update. Next is the 2021 Mercedes E-Class. There's a bunch of different trims. First, there's the rear-wheel drive 350 trim for $66,050. The all-wheel drive 450 Premium Night Pack for $82,400. The rear-wheel drive 350 Night Pack for $67,350. The all-wheel drive 350 Premium Night Pack for $71,700. The all-wheel drive 350 Premium for $70,400. The all-wheel drive 450 Premium for $81,400. The all-wheel drive 530 Premium Night Pack for $107,900, the all-wheel drive 350 Premium for $106,300, and the all-wheel drive 530 for $95,600. The final car in this update is the 2021 Toyota Corolla. There are a bunch of different trims for this as well. The L 1.8 CVT trim for $20,025, the LE Hybrid 1.8 CVT for $23,600, the SE 2.0 Manual for $22,475, the XSE Apex 2.0 CVT for $28,310, the SE Apex 2.0 Manual for $25,170, and the SE Nightshade 2.0 CVT for $23,175. And with that, that's the end of this update review. This is quite a cool update and I definitely like it. Thank you for watching, have a great day, see ya.